former National Signals Bureau boss Kwabena Duboahen, his wife Angela J. Boating, together with two others, Mildred Donko, a former banks relations officer for the two accused persons, and also Advantage Solutions Limited, a holding company owned by the two accused, have been charged with 10 counts, including stealing, defrauding by false pretenses, money laundering, conspiracy to commit crime against the state. You recall that the Economic and Organized Crime Office, YOCO, apprehended the former Director General of the National Signals Bureau on 20th March 2025 upon his arrival at the Kotka International Airport from London aboard a British Airways flight, whilst his wife Angela was arrested the following day, March 21, for alleged diversion of state funds to the tune of 49,100,000 Ghana cedis for private gains. Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akorinting Ayini, in an earlier press briefing on March 24, disclosed that the arrest is linked to alleged financial irregularities involving a $7 million cyber defense system contract. Today, the AG was in court. My colleague Kwame Ochujinia has joined me in studio with excerpt of that charge sheet. KOJ, let's look at the charges. So, how many people have been charged? Let's first start from that.
So, there are 3 people, including Advantage Solutions Limited. So, Advantage Solutions Limited is the 4th one. So, first, Kwabena Duboahen is the first accused. The second accused, Angela J. Boating. The third accused, Mildred Donko. And the 4th accused, Advantage Solutions Limited. So, these are the 4, 3 individuals and 1 company standing accused now.
Okay, so let's look at the charges against them.
Well, so count 1, we have the statement offense stealing, contrary to section 124, subsection 1 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Then the particulars of offense, that you on or about February 5, 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did, under the guise of procuring a cyber defense system for the Republic of Ghana from ISC Holdings Limited, dishonestly appropriate the sum of about 27,100,000 belonging to the Republic of Ghana with the intention of depriving the government of Ghana of that said amount.
So the first count is that 27,100,000 Ghana cedis. That was supposed to go to the state went to him.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that you have the for the first
accused.
The first and then the account 2, statement of offense stealing contrary to section 124 subsection 1 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 20 and 9, and then it says that Kwabena Duboahen, that you on or about March 20, 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did, under the guise of procuring a cyber defense system for the Republic of Ghana, ICIC Holding, dishonestly appropriates the sum of 1 million Ghana cedis belonging to the Republic of Ghana with the intention of depriving the government of Ghana of the said amount. So 1 million Ghana cedis again went to him.
So you have 27,100,000, which was done on February 5, 2020, and then the 1 million March 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. So the third count.
So the third count, Kwabena Duboahen, so it's still in contrary to section 124 again. So Kwabena Duboahen, that you on or about March 30, 2020, so just about 10 days after the second one, March 30, 2020 in Accra, and within the jurisdiction of the court did, under the guise of procuring a cyber defense system for the Republic of Ghana from ISC Holdings Limited, dishonestly appropriates the sum of 21 million Ghana cedis belonging to the Republic of Ghana with the intention of depriving the government of Ghana of that said amount.
Okay, so first count 21,100,000.
Yeah.
Second count
1 million. Yeah.
Third count
21 million.
Okay.
So the and the difference between the second and the third one is just 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the
the
first one is February 5.
Yeah.
Second one March
20.
Third one
March 30. The same year, 2020. Now the count 4, a conspiracy to steal contrary to section 23 subsection 1 of and 124 subsection 1 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 at 2020, particulars of defense, Kwabena Edu-Boahene and Angela Eje-Boateng, that you in February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did agree to act together to steal the sum of about 49 million Ghana cedis, 100,000. So that is 41,100,000 Ghana cedis belonging to the Republic, with the intention of depriving the government of Ghana of that said amount. So 49,100,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
So
that's the count 4.
Yeah. So this one is between
both of them.
Both of them. Yeah. Now let's move to the count 5. Defrauding by false pretense, contrary to section 101 subsection 1 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Kwabena Edu-Boahene, that you in or about February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of the court by the false pretense that you were going to buy a cyber security system for the Republic of Ghana did cause the government of Ghana to be part with the sum of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis belonging to the state. Okay. So again, that same amount has gone into one person's pockets. Okay. So count 6, statement of offense willfully causing financial loss to the state, contrary to section 179A, subsection 3A of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Kwabena Edu-Boahene, that you in February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did, under the guise of procuring a cyber security system for the Republic of Ghana from ISC Holdings Limited, willfully caused the Republic of Ghana to lose the amount of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis. So that amount has repeated here. And then count 7, using public office for profits, contrary to section 179CA of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Kwabena Edu-Boahene, that you in February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court, while holding a public office of the Director of the Bureau of National Communication, did, under the guise of procuring a cyber defense system for the Republic of Ghana from ISC Holdings Limited, dishonestly abuse your office for private benefits in the sum of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis. We move to the 8th count, collaboration to commit a crime towards using public office for profits, contrary to section 179C, subsection B of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Angela Eje-Boateng, Angela Eje-Boateng, that you in February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did collaborate with Kwabena Edu-Boahene, who held a public office as a director of the Bureau of National Communication, to dishonestly abuse his office for private benefits in a sum of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis. Count 9, obtaining public property by false statements, contrary to section 5 of the Public Property Protection Act 1977. Kwabena Edu-Boahene, that you in about February and March 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did, by the representation that you purchased a cyber defense system from ISD Holdings Limited, cause a total sum of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis to be given to you, which representation you knew to be false or had no reason to believe to be true. The 10th count, money laundering, contrary to section 1, 2 and C of the Anti-Money Laundering Act 2020 Act 1044. Kwabena Edu-Boahene, Angela Eje-Boateng, Mildred Donko and Advantage Solutions Limited, that you in the year 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court did take possession of a part of the sum of money totaling 49,100,000 Ghana cedis, knowing at the time of taking possession that the money was acquired through stealing.
Wow.
So they knew very well and they went ahead to take that money. So the 11th count, conspiracy to commit money laundering contrary to Section 3 of the Anti-Money Laundering Act 2020 at 1044. Kwabena Edubwahini, Angela Ejeboatin, Mildred Donko, and Advantage Solutions Limited, that you, in the year 2020 in Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court, did agree to act together to commit money laundering in the sum of about 49,100,000 Ghana cedis belonging to the Republic of Ghana. So that you have there. Now let's move to
these are the statements of charges
or
claims that were filed in court today. Is dated at the office of the Attorney General this 30th day of April 2025 to the Registrar, Accra High Court, and it's signed by Dr. Dominic Akorensinga Esquire, Attorney General himself. Okay.
Now let's move to the 13th provision in that document.
That's a summary of all the accompanying facts that they have. So that was also filed today.
A1, A2, and A3 therefore run.
So the A1 is Kwabena Edubwahini. The A2 is his wife, Angela Ejeboatin. And the third accused is Mildred Donko, who is their personal banker or the officer. Okay.
So A1, A2, A3, just like validated, therefore run an elaborate criminal enterprise using A4.
That's the
Advantage Solutions
company.
A4 as a holding company through which the stolen funds were funneled and laundered for their own benefits as the holding company of a number of subsidiary companies, including the private BNC. A4 received a substantial portion of the stolen funds, which were then invested by its shareholders and directors in the business activities of the subsidiaries, including investments, treasury bills, real estate, the manufacturing of fertilizer, and rental of luxury cars to VIP customers.
Wow.
So this is also dated today, 30th of April 2025. Wow.
KOJ, very grateful for the details of these counts that have been filed.